와 나를 좀 원비를 걱정하긴 해. 왜냐면은 사실 내가 이 직업.
So that's the video. Is mac and cheese better? What is y'all talking about?
좀 원비를 걱정하긴 해. 왜냐면은 사실 내가 이 직업.
Okay, so I know when I first saw the situation, a lot of people got at this girl and they were saying that they were calling her, which I did not agree with. They called her a sexual harassment girl. Like they called her, you know, like she was sexual and harassing people. Hi, Kate Trini. Hi, beautiful. I can't stick around. They was calling her a sexual harassment girl, and some people was even trying to report her for this video and stuff like that. It was. I thought that a lot. I'm not even gonna lie. First, let me get y'all opinions. But this is what she did to defend herself. Okay. This is what she said. So according to this woman or this person, my life is Yunho. Hilarious. OP posted this in their defense. Over my own happiness, Yunho happiness is more important. I really hope Yunho is happy. It might seem cheesy, but I hope Yunho is happy. I hope you eat a lot of yummy food. I hope you could go out about your you could go about your activities well, things like that. I also seen in this case too with this situation with Yunho and the chess thing, that I did look on her page as well. She was saying that she was depressed because she was getting all this hate and stuff like that. I cannot with y'all. They was having she was complaining about that a lot of people was reporting her and blocking her and sending her hate, that she was starting to get depression. And it seemed like to me that she didn't mean it, but I just want to hear y'all opinions about what's going on. What do y'all think about this situation? I think he didn't want her to feel uncomfortable. Sending hate to her wrong. Wait a minute. Hold up. Coming on you is also wrong. While people shouldn't have gone that hard, they should have told her move on. But I'm curious, if it were a guy saying that to a girl, I wonder how it would have played off. She did too much, honestly. You can't compliment, but she needed to be respectful and have some decorum. Because if the roles were reversed, then what? But I would not go as far to calling her names. It was definitely cringe, but not that serious. Very good point. I just don't see the point for that comment. Darian, keep those intrusive thoughts to herself. Honestly, we should be treating Ateez with more respect. But as for people confronting her, just tell her it was not cool. Like male or female idol is not appropriate. That being said, I agree that there's no reason for her comment. I do think that people did go too far, but commenting on his chest was kind of cringy. I thought it was playful, just a playful comment, not like she was seriously offended by it. I think people were overreacting to just a short clip of the whole reaction. I it's all about respect. We can't forget Yunho isn't our friend. Saying you're distracted by his chest is gross. Agreed. Let's see. She said what she said, and I don't think it was coming from a bad place. However, why did she need to post it? What was the voice in the video? It sounded like a man's voice. I thought it sounded like a girl's voice because that's the girl who's laughing, right? Like overall inappropriate. Regardless, fans miss it because he's a guy. They should be ashamed treating that girl like that. I've seen 3-person Ateez are grown as fuck. If they didn't want to show that much, they would have Junho stylist. You know what? Can we talk about this for a second? I was OG Korean, but I feel like there's a whole huge cultural difference. We would see that and not think twice, but overall, over there, Ateez is very scandalous. People defending her on North Korea. So, in my opinion, that 18, like, I'm not saying this without feeling being like this, but I think that it was nothing. I think that she made him uncomfortable. I think that you can see it in Yunho's face that he was a little bit uncomfortable, like it or not, or maybe he was drawn back. I will give that some. I will give that leeway. Okay, but the thing is that I don't think that she came from a bad place. I think that when we look at some of these other fan calls that we see online, I think a lot of them flirt, and I think that she was trying to flirt with him. I think that I think it is. You depend on who are you doing with it. You don't do that to Jun. You don't do that to Hanju. You shouldn't do it to any of them. Honestly, I'm gonna just say that you shouldn't do that to anybody. But I think that you gotta go off of what they go off. Mickey sometimes, let's be honest, he'll go on the fan sign and he'll be like, oh, you want me to show your chest? And he'll show a little chest. Hassan will do that. He'll show his arms. Yosan will do something like that. Wu Young. They'll flirt. And I think that Yunho was taken aback from that. It had to be we're not seeing the full conversation. I think that it was maybe it drawn Yunho back because maybe it was like a whole conversation. He was just like, damn, bitch, did you really talk about my chest? I didn't even, we was having a cute conversation. But, it might have been something like that. But everybody coming at her and saying that she's sexually harassing this boy, sexually harassing this man. And I just think that it's just, that didn't feel right in my spirit. I was just like, that's some serious stuff. Y'all coming over there and talking about that girl is sexually harassing. Is that how you say it? I don't know how you say it. But it's okay, dang. Keep going. But I think that she was trying to flirt and it didn't come out the right way and it didn't come out with the right person. You get what I'm saying? And I think that if Yunho was flirting with her and doing stuff like that, that might have came off a little bit better. But I just think that it was the whole conversation. And I think that it was something that happened before that kind of took him aback about it. And also, it's just, again, it's a short clip. But I don't think that it was that bad that they needed to do that and say that about her. Like, you can't be doing stuff like that. But, yeah, because like Wu Young be going over there showing chest and all that stuff and be flirting and be like, yeah, what you gonna do? Like, don't be playing with me. You know what I mean? He'd be like, oh, let me show you a little collarbone action, girl. You'd be like, okay, maybe I can go and have a little fun with them. But I just think that Yunho is okay, and I just think that I felt bad a little bit for the girl. And I don't think that Yunho had any problem with it. I think that is something more with that. But that's just my opinion. But yeah. I just think that Yunho is just not. Yes, exactly, Millie. I just think that Yunho is not that type of person. Like, I wouldn't do that with Hanju. I wouldn't do that with like Junho. I wouldn't do that. Sometimes I might not even do that with Yosan. You get what I'm saying? I respect that, JW. I respect that. I don't agree, but I respect it. If I got a call, I'll be way too embarrassed to post any of it. Like, I think that it's like, when you do, everybody posts fan calls and stuff like that, and they want to share it to Ateez a cute moment. And I think that she just did a cute moment. Like, for me, I like went over there and I would DM her and just say like, yo, that looked kind of creepy. Like he looked kind of uncomfortable, sis. Like I would just put this down. Just don't do stuff like that, sis. You get what I'm saying? But I totally agree with y'all. Like it just have to be. You have to know the person. Like you know Yunho. We don't know Yunho, but you get what I'm saying. Like you know Yunho. Like you're not gonna. Yunho don't show. Like he don't do all of that other stuff. You don't do all the stuff like Mimi and Woo Young and San and like Songhwa or something like that. But even Songhwa don't do stuff like that. He don't like show like skin and do stuff like that in the fan call. Like none of the fan calls from the beginning of Ateez's career that I have ever seen that someone did like, oh, let me show you a little chest. It usually be like Woo Young, Mickey, and like San. But the thing is, sometimes Yo San, sometimes. But my thing is that you know your limit. You don't go overboard. You don't go over there and be showing them a breast or anything like that. You don't do nothing. Like you flirt. If they flirt with you, you flirt with them. You go into the motion. You get what I'm saying? You go on their lead. Right. You get what I'm saying? You go on their lead. Like you get what I'm saying? Like Mickey be like over there like, oh, I see my picture of me bare chested titties out back there. Oh, you like that. You get what I'm saying? And you go off of with him, you know? But girl. Sasha, I wonder sometimes too. Like, I wonder sometimes, like, do they be like, girl, another day. I know how many times we gonna talk to this bitch? How much you want to bet that she gonna be coming back on this